to go. Let's get in.
Hello and welcome to Alien UK.
Let's go.
Hello. Welcome to today's show of Alienate UK with myself, Abby Dent, Jane, and Geryl. Chiro Sounds, Midwest Nightwatchers. No Nicole. I don't know if I forgot or she forgot, but she's not here tonight. And yeah, but anyway, we're here and we're on time, so it's all good. Oh, wow. So I do apologise to everyone who might be slightly confused. I did have this set to go out tomorrow at this time, which is really weird because I'm not even here. So I don't know how, why, when, where, or what, because I have no idea what went on with that. So
Goes to the machine.
hiya, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Don't mind us. We're trying to mod the chat too.
I'm not pressing anything because I've no idea what I've done. So I'm just going to say, yeah, I'm just using the mouse. That's it. So I'm just going to say hello to Darren, who's been given his orders to do the modding correctly. Baby with a laser. Hi, Blazer, Jojo, Shelley, Steve Collin. But who else? I can't see any other names. There's a few more, but they've gone off screen. Fire Spirit, Wayne. So yeah, that's it. That's everyone. So for now, yes. So it's quicker to say it than type it. As I've just read, it's only took me 4 years to realise that.
I think shout out to a bit more personal as well.
Yeah.
We try to say hi to everybody in chat when we're active.
Yeah, it's hard to do.
Oh, I know. It is difficult. I don't know why I put myself through it. But I don't want to just say, but and Zero Down, hello. So Geryl's gonna say this without even moving his mouth.
Super chat and super stickers are now active.
How'd you do that,
Please
Geryl?
put all questions in caps and start with an emoji.
There you go.
Creepy voice.
There you go.
Yes.
Creepy voice.
So what you guys been up to? I know you was on with Jessica the other day, weren't you?
Yeah.
It was this week, wasn't it? I'm not completely losing it, am I?
No, we were on Jessica the other night talking about mall world, people having these collective conscious or subconscious dreams where they all show up in the same world. And then was a week or so before that, we were on talking about the weird stuff over at the Hoover Dam with Jessica also.
What's been going on at the Hoover Dam? But that mall dreaming, oh my gosh, that mall dreaming. So many people are actually dreaming on being in a mall. Many people. And they're making maps out of it. They're remembering their dreams. And I'm thinking, why is there so many people having dreams of, and they're empty malls, I guess, too.
Yeah, it's like a liminal space. It's like a liminal backroom space where you just see, if you've ever been to a hospital or somewhere where it's like, there's just like an endless hall and there's really nobody in there and you just feel like you're never going to reach the end. Well, that's what these malls are.
So we're kind of thinking, is this some kind of a government tech that they're implanting dreams into us, that many people are going to the same empty mall?
Sort of like an astral white room, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
It's like a holding room, almost like
Yeah.
a cell that they'll put people in.
Can anyone go, or do you have to wait for an invite?
I don't
Well,
know.
I guess- Think about it.
I fancy it.
It
You still
seems
have
like,
that map, girl, or was that Jessica's map?
no, I have all the pictures, but
Okay,
it
all right.
seems like the people that are talking about it the most were in the gifted program in grade school when they were taking off and doing the testing and all that stuff, where people talk about, the secret soldier
Like
program where they were
MK Ultra.
all tested in school. Well,
Yeah.
this small world has the same people talking about it, that they were all tested in school.
Wow.
Not a coincidence, I don't think.
No, that's a bit monarch,
No.
isn't it? It's a bit
Yeah.
ultra. That's
Yeah.
interesting, isn't it? I mean, because
Well,
it's not something I've heard of in the UK of people having these mall dreams, or, as I said, being placed in these astral white rooms, so to speak. It's that's the first time I've come across that. That's interesting.
Yeah. It was new to me.
Same.
Yeah, he came downstairs the other night and said, "Hey, Jessica wants us on the show." Told me about it, and I said, "I've never heard of this." So it's something really common right now that people are sharing their mall dreams.
There we go.
Wild.
Bad enough going through Tesco's.
I was in there this evening. Well, earlier on today, it's like, just get in, get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be dreaming of going Tesco or Aldi. I'm there literally every
That's like
day.
a nightmare.
Yeah.
And here we go with the spandex too, the mall spandex monster.
Yes.
War in the zombie apocalypse.
So what's this spandex thing about? Because you did start telling us off air, and is it a legit thing, or was it just something?
No, it's a joke in our community because Jessica pulled up the Halloween costume. Of
Right.
this
Yes.
spandex
Sorry.
braid.
Yeah.
And we even told her to go buy one and have it as a giveaway or something.
But there still is a big spandex community where people, some of them probably shouldn't be wearing spandex, but they do.
Well, yes, I've seen them. I've seen the ones who shouldn't be wearing it.
Spandex anonymous.
You're not meant to be telling state secrets here.
Yeah.
All you need to do is go to Skegness in the northeast of the UK in summer, and you'll wish you'll never left your house. Put it that way.
That's almost like going to our Walmart after midnight when they used to be 24/7. All the people after midnight would be wearing spandex extra small.
Or pajamas.
Yeah, or pajamas. Yeah, Crocs, slippers.
Steve channel, wasn't it, that used to do YouTube videos of filming in Walmart and Target and stuff like that, and some of the sites that you'd see.
Right.
Wait. You can't slate Crocs, because that's what I wear. When I get in and I've got to go back out, I'll stick my Crocs on, regardless of whatever else I'm wearing. And I actually wore them tonight in a not spandex. So I won't put the two together. But they're just easy shoes, aren't they? Just slip on, easy to drive in and all that.
I've never had Crocs. My daughter wears Crocs, but it was kind of when they first came out, it was kind of a bad stigma. It seemed like they didn't have a very good reputation, and it's kind of like the spandex thing we're just talking about. Some people shouldn't be wearing them. It kind of had that image with Crocs, but now they're kind of fashionable for people.
Well, I was very against them. It was only late last year that I actually got a pair, but I didn't get the standard Crocs. I got like the designer version of them. They look better. They don't look like they've been chewed by a mouse. Put it that
way. That's why I think Crocs are ugly, but people say they're comfortable.
Never had a pair.
They are so comfortable.
I've never had a pair.
Now they got the Crocs that are there's no holes in them. They have the indents for the holes, but there's no actual holes so it's for winter. They have great soles on the bottom. They have Sherpa lining on the inside for winter. They got a higher back end heel, almost like a shoe now.
Oh no! Winter Crocs.
Must be really nice.
No,
was it Jellies just said?
Jellies.
Winter Crocs.
She's just been watching Joe Rogan, and they've literally mentioned 5 minutes ago about the mall. Oh no, I've lost it.
Here we go.
That's it. Thank you.
Wow.
and too
Yeah,
often
it's everywhere now.
Yeah, it's a new trend. I've never heard of it until the other night, but I guess it's a trend that everyone's talking about their mall dreams.
Wow.
And they're starting to do, I mean, there's people doing lives on it now where they're actually talking about their dream the night before. And then they'll take their chat people or their friends and they'll say, okay, when you go to sleep, let's all meet in the mall court, the food court. Let's try to all be there at the same time. So they're trying to gather everybody in one area while they're having that dream.
But could that be a bad thing? Because then if you get everyone in one area, if it could be a psyops or something, so
could be
right.
Well, isn't that more Project Stargate than it is MK Ultra? Because that was the psychic program, wasn't it? So, is it just like shared dreaming, or are they actually getting these people to astral project into, as I say, some sort of spiritual white room?
If these are all these kids have been pulled out of their class to be tested and stuff when they were younger. It's like there's individuals that they have pointed out for this.
Wow.
Because you start off individually, having your dreams, you end up being in a mall. Sometimes it's a school, sometimes it's a hospital, because it's all connected in this mall world. The hospital, the school, the apartment buildings, the amusement parks, all part of the same thing. So it's like you're in the whole little city or place by itself, but you go there by yourself. But sometimes you see other people down at the end of the hall, but you don't really ever get to them.
Yeah.
Or maybe you might see one in passing. And it turns out it could be your friend, or you might, when you come back, wake up and you're in reality, you realize, hey, I just saw you in my dream last night. You were in the mall with me. And a lot of times they'll acknowledge that. Yeah, I saw you.
Yeah. So they're controlling their dreams and they're going to the exact same place.
So how are people now finding how to control their dreams?
I know. I don't understand that.
The weird shit, isn't it?
Well, as I say, they can do all sorts of things with frequency manipulation, can't they? I mean, you look at heart, 5G, things like that. They can put intrusive thoughts in your head. They can change your mood. They can do anything. So why can't they control your dreams? It is brain chemistry at the end of the day.
They're talking about putting commercials in our dreams.
Elon Musk can do one.
That's all we need is more commercials. We're trying to get away from commercials.
You know what you'd have to do then? You'd have to buy your chip, get it inserted, so you get an ad blocker chip. It's going to be the only way of stopping it.
And you have to pay for it.
Oh, yeah.
So like Jane said, supposedly Silicon Valley, the big tech companies are working with these big corporations there, and they're actually looking into actually putting like product placement in your dreams, whether it's Pepsi, Coca-Cola, a car brand, a clothing brand, a perfume. They're actually thinking of doing that. So when you wake up the next day, you're going to be thinking, hey, I need to go to the store and get this product.
Talk about
slightly unethical when it comes to voting, isn't it?
Voting.
Absolutely.
So maybe this is a test program for that. They're like a test group for product placement. Because, I mean, are they meeting people in these dreams apart from people they know? Are they getting any kind of instruction? Are they seeing things? Are they?
Sometimes they're alone. Sometimes they're with people.
I've worked
I'm pretty sure the mall's abandoned. They're empty.
Wow,
that was like they're not shopping for spandex or anything. So it's a mall.
Spandex.
I'm buying all this stuff off Temu and AliExpress. That's where they're sending me. That's why I can't see it, because you don't have an actual store.
That's where the deliverers are going.
It's gotta be. That's why I'm buying all this crap for in here.
We were wondering.
It's gotta be, hasn't it?
There we go. We've solved the mystery of every.
Well, the other day on Jessica's show, we were wondering if anybody has actually purchased something or grabbed a pretzel or something like that and woke up in their dream world, or after their dream world with something.
Yeah, because there is that phenomena, isn't there, where people are dreaming and they actually bring stuff out into the physical world.
Yep.
Like Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah,
it's based on a true story.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Physical injuries they're getting in their dreams, they're waking up with them.
Yeah, that's true. Wake up with bruises and stuff.
I don't know if you can find it anymore, but on YouTube, there used to be a guy that would show you objects that supposedly he brought back from his dream.
It's crazy.
Wow. You see, that would be an experiment with a camcorder on you all night, wouldn't it? Really? So, like, you know, hands.
All they need to do is send like me to a vault in a bank where I've got access to all the jewels and money. Retirement fund.
You see,
Fun.
the Hatton Garden robbers missed a trick there.
See, I brought that up on Jessica's show. I said if it was me and I could dream and go wherever I wanted, say, you know, mall world, I said the same thing. Let's go to a bank. Let's get some gold bars, some big stacks of money or whatever. But then I brought up the fact, well, what if I went out and stole a Corvette in my dream? What if I went to the car dealer and just drove off of a brand new Corvette?
Yeah.
And when I woke up the next day, a brand new Corvette's out in my driveway.
Yes.
But then what if the police came because you stole the Corvette, even though it was during your dream? It's in your driveway and it's missing off that parking lot.
You got an alibi. You're in bed.
Yeah.
Where are you on the CCTV?
That's right.
Yeah.
Maybe they're recording our dreams.
Yeah.
Oh, Geryl, I bet they are recording our dreams. That's creepy.
Minority Report.
Yeah.
That's what that's about, isn't it? Same sort of thing.
Nobody's going to want to sleep anymore.
There we go.
All I got was a lousy T-shirt. We should make up Dream World T-shirts.
Yeah, Dream World T-shirts and the map on the front.
So has anyone in the UK in the chat ever had an experience or know anybody in the UK that's had an experience like this? Because I said it's not something I've come across in this country.
No,
well, that'd be
nothing.
interesting if it was just America people dreaming this. Now that would be wild.
See, you think it could be something to do with?
Maybe.
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
Very
or
well.
some kind of government program.
It just seems that's happened, and now, I tell you what, let's control some of them.
Well, I've had some vivid.
The Ident 2020. What's it? What do you call it? Patent.
I think we've all had vivid dreams. Now I'm questioning: was that an experience while I was sleeping, or is that something they implanted in my dreams? Now I'm questioning if that was an experience. You know, like being on a UFO or something like that. Are they implanting these things in our dreams now? I'm questioning everything. I don't want to sleep anymore.
Yeah.
That's where all the fun stuff happens, though.
That was one place you can get peace from this crazy world. Now they're invading.
You go to the mall and get a piece of pizza, and you get whatever you want.
Yeah, but you go into the empty malls, though, aren't you? Is it empty as in there's no people there? Or is it empty as in the shops are shut down?
Everybody has a little different. They're all basically saying it's like a liminal space, like I said. So it's basically not a busy mall like we would go today, and the mall would be filled with teenagers and people walking and shopping. There, it's just kind of like you have like a muzak playing, kind of an eerie sound, low lighting. Nobody there. Like I said, you might see some people off in the distance, but you never tend to get there, even though you're walking forever down this mall strip.
Is it quiet? Is anyone saying they're hearing music or anything, or is it like a quiet, echoey, creepy place? I wonder.
Don't know.
I think all malls play music, but I don't know about the dream world.
I know how you can get away with like paying for stuff and not paying for it. If you go to the self-service checkout, just put a couple of the items through, keep the expensive ones. If all these people are miles away, who's going to get you?
Yeah.
It could be
but if it's like the Matrix, they could just pop up whenever they want and grab you.
But that's another thing. You've just triggered something then. A few people, I was speaking to Darren today, but a few other people have mentioned about the Matrix. I think, it was whenever it was, it's some point this week, that the Matrix is starting to take effect. What's happened in the movies is starting to kick in reality. And this is why all this weird stuff's starting to happen, because nothing's making sense.
Right.
Not that it ever did anyway, but making less sense than ever before.
It's a bit like the Mandela effect, isn't it? You've got this Mandela effect, and it's not what it should be, and then sometimes it switches back.
Yeah,
right.
But then the other thing with that, and this, I get it, but it messes with me head, is are you from this earth, or have you switched with somebody else from a different timeline? But because you're using the same consciousness, that's why things seem out of place or wrong. And then when you go back, everything feels normal again. And you just think, I've had a bit of a crappy day.
That goes into Anthony Peake's work, doesn't it? The daemon. And yeah, it's like a video game. And once you die, you go into yet another reality where you're still
you respawn.
Yeah, but you just pick up where you left off, sort of thing.
Yeah. So it's like
Doctor Strange.
So when you go to sleep and then you wake up the next day, how do you know you was that previous day version of yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You might be looking at your alternate reality. You might be looking at myself, might be looking at my other version of me in another reality that's in a mall or doing whatever these experiences in my dreams is. Maybe I'm reliving what they're actually doing at that time. So maybe that's their awake time and it's my dream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Slipping into a different consciousness while we're dreaming and living a different life.
Yeah.
Oh, how can we meet up with our friends? I don't understand that. How can you meet up with someone you know in your dream?
If we're all plugged in and someone's changing the program, it's like, right, I've had enough of them doing that now. Let's put them somewhere else. They know these people. Let's put all them in one place together. I know what. Let's mess it up for them. We'll stick them in an empty mall.
So basically, they're sticking you in Sims.
Yeah.
James
Sims,
Matrix, program.
Yeah.
We're in a game system.
The other weird thing is, like, say you're in the hospital waiting room during this mall world dream or whatever. You'll go into the waiting room and you'll have all these chairs like normal, for a waiting room to sit in, but all of them will be facing the wall where you can't sit in, but one will be just open where you can go sit down. So it's like there's little differences where it's like, okay, this all looks familiar, but then all of a sudden there's something odd inside of it.
But you do know as well, they keep turning on CERN, and a few more. There's one in, I don't know if it's New Mexico or Mexico. I know there's a big difference, but it's like south part of North America, or it's in South America. And there's another one somewhere else that they keep opening, and I can't remember where that one is either. But they're just like turning on these colliders and doing whatever it is that they're doing. And that's creating these portals or these time shifts. That's causing to flip onto the next.
Yeah.
Another version of reality.
I'm sure every time we go in there or in our dream world or astral world and we try to manipulate stuff or change stuff, you're sending these little waves, almost like a butterfly effect.
Ooh. What if we get stuck there and not wake up?
Oh.
Never ending walking down the hallway in an empty mall, trying to find people.
That could be part of the missing 411.
It could be.
Oh my goodness. They're throwing them in an empty mall in a different realm. Ooh.
But that could just be one thing. That could be like level 1, and then you've got to progress to get to like Jurassic Park level. I don't know.
Disney World.
Well, you could have all different.
Using this for a video game. I think a question just came in. I just caught it saying, are we talking with people? There we go. Question: what about dreams where we see loved ones who have passed away, and it is a test to see if it's really them?
If it's really them.
Yeah, because I mean, we talk all the time on our show and other people's shows about when you have a visitor come to you, whether it's a spirit or whatever, we assume it's our mother, our grandfather, whoever passed away. That's special to us when we recognize a voice and stuff. So we have to test the spirits. You get that feeling, whether you have that love, that grandma love between you. But during your whole life, guess who else is around you? during the whole time that you're growing up with your grandmother and everybody, demons, spirits, evil things. So they know what your grandma looked like, what she sounded like, the special smell of whether she baked cookies or had a special perfume. So they could easily come back and pretend to be your grandmother. So it might not necessarily always be your sweet old granny that came to your bed at the middle of the night to see if you're all right.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a weird visitation dream. It was about a year ago now. I was staying in this relatively horrible cottage that had this horrible feeling to it. And it was the actual previous tenant who was there. And I kind of knew her to talk to, sort of thing, like say hello to. And she came to me in this dream, but she was out. I mean, she'd passed away since, and she was outside the cottage and she wouldn't go in. She would not go in. And I spoke to her on the lawn and she was telling me how horrible this cottage is, that there's something nasty and evil in there. And there was a door that was sealed up that I didn't know about. And there was this and a vase to look out for that was purple and green. And she said, it's in one of the spare rooms as proof of, what had happened. Validation, yeah. So the next day I did go into this spare room that was just like full of junk. The vase was there. But she was warning me, basically, get out. It's not very nice in here. But that place did have it had a horrible vibe to it.
Well, I have a question for you guys. Is your mall starting to close down and half the stores closed?
Oh yeah, the towns don't exist anymore. It's just one or two shops, if that, and then
ours are slowly closing, and there's just a few stores in these malls, so they're starting to be empty malls.
I tell you what, you've got. I'm not being horrible or anything like. You got vape shops, Turkish barbers, nail shops, hairdressers.
Candles
and loads of Tesco's. No,
mobile phone shops.
Oh, phone shops.
Yeah,
and that's it.
So
you'll have 5 of each on one block.
Right.
Wow.
Doesn't matter where
we
you go.
grew up with enclosed malls, where all the shops were in one big building, where you just walk in. Then they slowly went away and became just like regular shops on the out like strip malls.
Yeah, like
where you drive up and you have all the shops together still, but they're just not under one roof.
Yeah. Well, we've got a shopping centre in Northampton called the Grosvenor Centre. And you've got Primark, JD Sports have just moved into it. You've got, I think there's an Apple shop in there. And a couple of phone shops, you got a couple of barbers, and then you got the nail shops and all that. You got 2 pharmacies, jewelers, and then that's pretty much it. Oh, and Waterstone's bookshop that don't have half the books that you go in looking for anyway, so it's pointless. And this is why I go shopping online, because you go to look for something and you can never find it anyway.
Right.
So it just seems pointless. But then, so I was just going to say, but then in the bigger, like the cities and that, because Northampton's only a town, so like Manchester, you got the Trafford Centre, which is a massive shopping complex on 2 floors. And then you've got down in Kent, is it the blue? Oh, what's it called? It was built on the old chalk mines. Is it Blue Water Centre?
No idea.
It's not called Blue Water. Someone help me out. I can't remember what it's called. I've been there as well.
That. We don't have malls down here.
You have the odd shop. Yeah. I can't think what it's called, but yeah, it's like you have got these big shopping complexes, and then you've got the one up in Sheffield as well. That's gone as well, and then you got Manchester Arndale.
Yeah.
So you do have a few. The bigger ones are keeping going because you got people going all the time, and they've got restaurants in there. Some have got pubs and cinemas and all that kind of stuff. So it's constant flow. But a lot of them, you've got to pass all the shops to get to the restaurant or to get to the cinema and all that. So it's like showing you everything you can buy before you actually get to where you want to be.
Yeah. See, that was another question I asked on Jessica's show. If we're in the dream world, if we're in mall world, can I go into the Cineplex and watch a movie? And what movies are playing? You know, is it like from the 70s, 2000s? Is it a movie I've never ever heard of in my life and it's never been made?
Wow. Yeah, since they can control their dreams. I still don't understand how you can control your dream. I don't know I'm dreaming.
No.
I mean, yeah, you get lucid dreaming and things like that, but you guys work with frequency, don't you? And
hey, look at that.
Hello, Kitty.
Jack's coming to say hello. You were saying about the music that's playing, so I wonder if there's anything to do with the tone of the music or something that's actually keeping people in this dream, or is if there's a frequency or a tone you can actually play to get yourself out of it if you do not want to be taken to this mall.
Oh, that's a good thought.
Do not turn off the computer.
Don't end the stream, Kitty.
He's come to join in the conversation.
There we go.
And I haven't heard of anybody talk about pets being in these, because a lot of stores will let you bring your pets in, and a lot of malls had pet stores in the mall. So is there pets and animals in these dreams?
Yeah, I want to bring home a puppy.
But do you know another thing when they say you can't use your mobile phone in a dream? I actually did about 2-3 months ago.
Dude, what are you doing?
I was dreaming. This is how exciting my life is. I was dreaming that I had to get back to do a live stream. Yeah. And I couldn't get back in time. So I'm on my phone trying to log into StreamYard, and it just kept sending me to somebody else's account, and I couldn't get in. But it was actually my phone. It was how it looks and how it's set up and everything. So yeah, you can do it.
Sorry, my cat's lying entirely on the laptop. I'm just covering the power buttons.
All right.
I've interacted my dreams, and I've got pretty good at it. I haven't done it in a long time, though. I kind of gave up, but I would concentrate before I went to sleep on, if I have my dream that I'm thinking I'm going to have, I'm going to actually reach out and I'm going to see my hand. I'm going to push the knob or lift the handle on a car door, or turn a knob on a door, or pick up a pencil. I concentrated on that, and eventually I was able to do it during my dreams. I actually was able to take stuff out of other people's hands, or snatch it, or do whatever I want. But then that's as far as I got.
So it makes me wonder if they are thinking about the mall right before they go to sleep.
Yeah. More people are thinking about it, more people are going. Or if they're able to lucid dream, if they've practiced and got that down, whether they can actually snap out of the actual dream itself, go into a lucid state, and actually get a bit more information. Because obviously when you come back from a dream state, everything's a bit hazy. You remember bits and pieces. You don't get the full, the full information. But if you're lucid and you kind of get more information, you can keep more. So I wonder if anyone's if anyone is having these mall dreams and you are able to go into a lucid dream state, let us know what you find, as long as it's not or spandex.
There was a couple people during Jessica's live said they had mall world dreams, and then in the comments later, as I was reading them after the show, there was 6 or 7 people came in and said, they actually have mall world dreams.
That's wild.
But the one TikToker, Tilton, she has been doing this for years. So she has been keeping a pad or notebook by her bed, and every time she wakes up, she adds a little detail to the mall dream, like this shop's in there, or I remember this shop, or going here. And so she's got like a whole big map of all of her times that she's been dreaming and writing this down. So she's getting like a big map of everything that's in there that she remembers.
That's crazy.
It'd be amazing.
I've had a lot of dreams. I've had a lot of dreams where I've been fighting, and I mean, like I was in World War II fighting the Nazis, and I was hiding inside a tipped-over ice cream van, but I was kitted out like a soldier. I don't know who or what side I was on. I don't know what country I was from or anything. The people that I was with, no one was talking.
Yeah.
And then we're just trying to shoot people. But I've had it before where people have been throwing grenades at me, or I've been having to shoot to get past people to get them out of the way. I have a lot like that.
Do you think that might be a bit of a past life memory bleeding through?
Maybe.
Never thought of that. Possibly.
Or like a lot of people are talking about now that, and Jane's brought this up a lot, that we're only living in the present, and you have like thumbnails in front of you of past events that you've lived through. So are you actually going from one event to the other? Because supposedly it's all still going on right now. All right now. We're just in this time, in this present that we're seeing right now, but this is actually still going on over here in time and space.
Yeah, past, present, and future all existing at once. What we know as linear time is a human invention.
So did Andy slip over into the World War I, World War II time frame while he was dreaming, or astral planing? Astral surfing. I like astral
surfing. Well, we were also wondering, is the dream world our actual life, and we're now living in our dream now?
There we go.
Opposite.
I was an ice cream man in a previous life.
Could be true. You never know.
You never know. You never know.
No.
Somebody's got
99's 99p anymore. That's what I want to know.
Somebody's got to ride down my street and give me my ice cream. That's all I don't care if it's in your dream or not. Somebody's got to do it.
Well, if I give you the ice cream, I might have to shoot you afterwards. I don't know how it comes out.
That went dark.
Sorry.
I wanted sprinkles.
Yeah, I wanted sprinkles.
Yeah, not peppered with ammunition.
Yeah. I don't know. That was years ago. I think it was still at school as well. So that wasn't deep, dark, or I just seen like a shadow arm come on the screen. Obviously, I knew it was a cat, but
it's Geryl darkness. He's not liking the fact that he's not on the podcast. You see?
Oh, well, you can bring him on.
Yeah,
we don't care.
Fine.
When I was in high school, I was big into sports. I was on the baseball, basketball teams, all that, varsity and all that stuff. And I don't know how many nights I would wake up in bed and I would be actually living a baseball game or basketball game. I mean, I'd literally be sitting up in bed like I'm talking to my teammates and throwing baseballs and catching them in bed. I would be sitting up and my mom or dad would come in and say, "What are you doing?" I'm playing ball. Just wake up and go back to sleep.
Well, it's like prophetic dreams, isn't it? You know, people have prophetic dreams where, I mean, it could be something major, or it could be, you know, you wake up, you put the radio on and a certain song will be on, but that's exactly what happened in the dream.
Yeah.
So are we jumping ahead?
Those dreams, nothing in those dreams, as far as I remember, ever happened in any future games that I played. Yeah. It was just like, I don't know if it's because I was nervous, anxious, or a big game was coming up, so that was on my mind before I went to sleep. But that was reoccurring, always playing baseball.
I tell you what I get, and I'm getting it more and more, and more so like over the last couple of weeks. I'll wake up with a song in my head going over and over. Right, I'll get in the van if it's the work day. Obviously, the radio comes on and start up, and it'll be within the first 3 songs that are played. And it's a song that, but this is what made me remember it. Is yesterday I was thinking I just want to watch Flash Garden. Loved it as a kid. Remember watching it at the cinema. I've probably seen it about 50 times. I know it word for word all the way through. I know it's not aged well with the special effects and all that, but it's still a great movie with great actors and all that. And I'm listening to the radios at some point today, and it's like, and they played the Flash Garden by Queen. Played Flash. I've not heard that on the radio for at least 20, 30 years.
Wow.
No, it's not something that's played working in,
it's
you know.
Not. Yeah.
No. It's not.
And it came on, and I'm like, what is going on?
Now there is reports of people
tripping out,
having like their past loved ones had favorite songs, or a song was on during a special time, and they will be driving along, and all of a sudden that song will come on. So is that your relatives from the other side sending you a message, say, "Hey, I'm still here. I'm doing good. Here's our favorite song," and the same person that I'm talking about actually switched channels, and then the very next song was the same song that they were just. So it's happened 3 or 4 different times where they've switched channels, and that song is on.
Oh yeah.
Synchronicity songs. Yeah, there's a few for people that I've that have passed to the other side that come on for me in times of need, and also as well, you seem to get synchronicity songs for like when you're going through stuff or you're making decisions or something. Like the universe will throw this and it fits, and it's just like okay, you'll be sitting there thinking, going, what do I do about this? And the song will come on. You're like, okay.
Yeah. There are songs that are happy, and you have special moments that make you happy, and then there's also songs that it's happened during bad times, whether it's a breakup, divorce, death in the family. There's always a song that might relate to that. So while you're making decisions in life or something's going on, then pay attention to what songs are coming into your life at that particular time. Are they the positive ones saying, okay, go forward with this. This is the right path. Or is it one that'll say, no, this is negative. This is a bad feeling. Don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the thing is as well, though, I don't listen to chart music. It's gone in the last 5 years. It's turned to shit. It's awful. There might be the odd one here and there. So the music I listen to is back from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, and it's stuff that isn't played on the radio all the time. So when I'm thinking about a song or a movie, like I said with Flash Garden, not Flesh Garden, by the way, just make that clear. And then it comes on. It's like the most obscure track you could think of. So it's not like it's something that's being played over and over. Like I said before, it's not being played over and over on the radio. But I just need to do this quickly. Just be 1 second.
I was going to say, I think
put all questions in caps and start with an emoji.
Oh, he did it again without moving his mouth.
Baby boys.
Did I just dream it? I think there was a question about when you're having a dream, it's a really, really long dream, and you wake up and only like a couple of minutes have gone past.
Right.
Right. That's it. How's it possible to dream to last so long? Right, the last 3 chapters of a book, but when you wake up, only 20 minutes has gone past. I don't think we experience time in the same way as we do with our conscious brains. So our unconscious or our higher consciousness, depending if we're ooh or who in our dreams. I don't think it's on a linear time frame.
Yeah, there's probably no time in dreams.
But I've had it where I've had a really long dream and there's only a couple of minutes gone past.
Yeah.
And then I've shut my eyes and I know I've not gone to sleep. And I've looked and 20 minutes have gone. I'm like, I did a long blink. How is that possible?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? You just lay there for like a few minutes waiting to get up, and then it's like, right. And it's like 20 minutes have gone. Are there some days where I know it's a digital clock or it's an analog clock and it goes by whatever setting it's at? But surely there must be some sort of control on that to make it go quicker.
Right.
I don't know.
But a lot of dreams aren't necessarily fluid. They're almost like snapshots. Like you'll have a little segment, then later you'll have another little segment. And I think our consciousness or our brain tries to stretch it out and put all the pieces together. So maybe our dreams aren't really that long or fluid, and we've only been asleep for 5-10 minutes, but we feel like we had this whole big long dream. Yeah. Maybe our brain's putting pieces of all of it together to make it feel that way.
Why is it a lot of times you're not in a body looking? It's like you are an audience and you're seeing yourself in the dream also. It's not like you are there looking at it out of your eyes. It's like you're looking down upon yourself. So how is that?
It's not a physical time, as I've just said, because we know everything's frequency, everything's energy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if we're dreaming, I'm going to use out of body. If we're dreaming out of body, like using our energy, not our physical matter, then if it's, I don't know, say it's going at the speed of light, and then you're picking it up and you're putting it together, like Geryl's just said, it's going to be like this massive long story, but it's not. Your brain's just had all these little inputs. and then it's just put it all together, and it feels a lot longer than what it actually is.
It's almost like a flip book. The first page you have a little image or a little movie going on, then the second page you have a little continuation of another scene.
Just like,
and you sit there and you just flip it. Then you got a full vision.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder how long these people are in the mall walking around then.
You need some sort of controlled experiment, wouldn't you, to see like someone who's experiencing this.
Yeah,
and hook them up to all sorts of brain the technical term, to monitor REM and your different alpha states, theta, all the rest of it, and see what's going on there when they're having these small dreams, if it's different to a normal dream.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, see what if you can put like what they called, like when you have an ECG.
Yeah. EEG, isn't it? Your brain. ECG is your heart, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, same sort of thing. Yeah.
Well, there's brain cells there too.
You can get them apps that records your sleeping pattern.
You can.
Like if you've got a watch on a Fitbit or something, you can do it that way.
It'll tell you exactly what time you became restless or your eye pattern changes. I mean, they have
does your REM, your deep sleep, your light sleep, and awake and all that? Because I've had it where it's like, well, I weren't awake, but I must have just woke up and then gone straight back to sleep again because I don't remember that happening.
There's been stories as well, people using those apps. It's actually recorded EVP.
Oh,
yeah, that's why I've not used them, because I don't want to know what's in the bedroom when I'm going to sleep.
Oh boy,
no.
So with you guys, with the frequency and that, I mean, is there some sort of experiment you can do if you play a tone or frequency or immerse yourself in a certain resonance before you go to sleep? Does that actually affect the sleep? Does it enable you to astral more or in healing or anything like that? I mean, can we use frequency before we actually sleep to actually, relax our consciousness and mind and enable something like this to happen?
Can I answer that quickly?
Yes.
As quickly as I can. I'll be quick. So
you're done.
So when I struggle to go to sleep, I've got the blindfold with the Bluetooth ear things in it.
Oh yeah.
I'll link it up to my phone or whatever, and I listen to isochronic tones or binaural beats.
So I
try and listen to that when I'm practicing to do astral projection, but I cannot get past the vibration. It feels like your body's having some sort of
yeah.
But I'll touch my other hand. It's like, well, no, it's just normal. But inside, I can feel the vibration, and then that's it. That's as far as I get. But then when I wake up, however long, I don't remember anything from the point of feeling me internal vibration. Waking up, I don't have no dreams, nothing. I haven't got a clue.
Abby, that makes a good point. A lot of people right now are experiencing hearing different frequencies. And it's not tendonitis ear thingy or whatever.
No.
These are frequencies. Now, I've been hearing it for years. Yeah. And it was on one ear. Now it's both. And there's several different ones. Who's to say that our power that be that's running everything is not using frequency to some of these people that is making them go to this mall or controlling them by frequency?
Yeah. The only way they'd be able to do it is frequency, whether it's audible or inaudible. But depending how sensitive you are, you're picking that up as like a
yeah. I have different pitches. Oh, it drives me crazy. I'd rather hear because it drowns everything out.
Yeah, that gives a whole new meaning to sleeper cell.
Yeah. Wow.
Ooh, like it.
Like, quiet. No, but I mean literally, you're asleep, and that's when they can control you.
Absolutely. I mean, that brings us in. I mean, whether you're hypnotized, and then a sleeper cell, you have that awake word or that wake frequency, or if you are like we're talking about astral, are you part of a super space program where 20 and back, does something activate you during your dreams? Is it a tone? Is it coming out of the digital meter that they got out on your gas and electric panels now?
The smart
They're
meters.
able to send it out that way through 5G, 6G.
Yeah. Well, surround,
Lucky if you
isn't
get
it?
3G around here.
And everyone try to keep your cell phones out of your bedrooms. Just charge them in the other room. You shouldn't have any kind of Wi-Fi device or anything while you're sleeping also.
Also, as well in your cars, because it's at you're in a reverse Faraday cage, so that thing's just like bouncing around and just irradiating the hell out of you. And if you're in a Tesla or an electric car, you just basically away.
Speaking
Have
of
you seen
Teslas,
have you seen this room? There can't be any more Wi-Fi anywhere else than in it. I can't get this.
Andy starts up for a broadcast and all the neighbor lights dim.
But
So that film Saving Grace when they've got the lights and the
everything's LED and USB.
There you go.
Well, there you go. I mean, they can do it with the light bulbs as well. I mean, look at the declassified files where they were sending singles through people's light bulbs and stuff like that, and these frequencies. And that was like 20, 30, 40 years ago.
We can't trust light bulbs.
LEDs put off a frequency, by the way.
Yes, it is.
Right.
Yeah.
That's me doing.
Let alone it's the improper light. We all use LEDs, but it's not the right light to use. It's a negative frequency compared to the incandescent light bulbs.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Andy.
Oh, I can imagine where you're going in your dreams, Andy.
Yeah, you're up there. I know that.
But you were talking about Teslas. Have you guys all seen the Teslas where they have the like the front cameras and stuff, and people drive through graveyards and see the people walking across the plots?
That's weird.
There's nobody literally out there walking, but they see it on the screen where it's
yes. Yeah.
Isn't it that basically like the Kinect's technology? It's LiDAR. So would it be mapping the gravestones and mapping artifacts? And it's just like, like the Kinect does it gives up false positives, and you get like the little stick.
Yeah, the stick man. Because it's using
glow sticks and a blackout suit.
Yeah, it's because it's using AI to try and like pareidolia. It's trying to find an image of a person. So it's just putting it together, and that's why I don't like these apps. No offense to anyone who uses it, each to their own. But I don't believe that they work.
The Tesla screen showing us somebody walking, stick man, whatever, in a graveyard. How do we know that spirit's not really there?
Well, yeah.
I'm starting to question all these apps. I used to use all these apps and things, and now I'm thinking, how much control do they have on all of their stuff?
Yeah.
They're all preloaded. They have to be.
Yeah.
You wouldn't put an app up that's got nothing in it because it wouldn't know what to do. You've got to put keywords in. And even if you could put 1 million words in, then what would be the chances of you getting something relevant to what's going on?
You make it fit, don't you? It's like,
Is it using the camera to go, oh, they're in a cemetery. Right, let's use the word dead. Buried. Do you know what I mean? Is it picking words that are relevant to your surroundings? Is it picking up on the environment or what you're talking about?
Tapping into the GPS.
Have you seen the video where the guy he in his spare time or his retirement, he goes out and he cleans tombstones for ones that are all moldy and dirty and not taken care of? And he was doing a little girl's graveyard, and she says, "I want a doll." Because he has the device, whatever. Yeah. And all of a sudden tells him, the name's on the tombstone. She says, "My name's Mary." And she, "Oh, hi, little one," or whatever, loved one. And she goes, "I want a doll." So they have a conversation about what kind of doll, or getting her a doll. And he was going to do that. But he has those experiences all the time.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I saw one of those, and she said thank you at the end for cleaning the stone. Yeah.
Well, I can't tell you how many times the word Tesla actually came up on my Spirit Talker app and a couple other ones that talk. And I'm kind of thinking, Tesla? Elon? Is Elon in control of a lot of these apps? And that's why that kept popping in. I don't think you're talking about Nikola Tesla.
Yeah, it could have been Nikola. How do you know?
Oh, I think it's Elon. I don't know. I just don't trust any of those apps anymore.
No.
I don't
I
think
think
they're
so.
actually spirits now. I think, they're in control of these. And doggone it, we paid money for some of these.
It's
I'd
like
never
the Oculus.
buy.
The Oculus only comes up with something once in a blue moon that's actually relevant, and you've not, tenuous link to make it fit, sort of thing.
Yeah. My $1 million idea is, you remember Pokemon Go, where you'd
Yeah.
use your cell phone and walk, and all of a sudden you'd see a Pokemon character. Well, let's do that with the cryptid world. Let's do that with the paranormal. Let's make our own app.
Yeah.
You're out on your walk and you see a cryptid, and you can collect it for money or points, or a ghost, or a
Pale crawler.
crawler.
But
or a bench
it
man.
only sends you to locations that are reported to have active paranormal activity.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Now, there's a £1 million idea.
There you go.
Quick,
Let's get
choose-
it. Patent it. We're sorted.
What about
There we go.
Randonautica?
Yeah.
This Randonautica app, I mean, it took off, didn't it, during COVID and the lockdown to get people out. But the whole purpose of it was manifestation. So you'd think of your intent, you'd think of whatever you wanted. You put it out there, and the app generated a location, and apparently you were supposed to find whatever you were manifesting at this location.
Right.
I mean, how accurate was it? I mean, you saw all the videos on YouTube and all the rest of it. Those can be like, made up.
Well, someone apparently found a suitcase on a beach, and there was
a body in it. Yeah, it said travel.
part of a body in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what made
Oh.
Randonautica go viral, though, wasn't it? Was that news story?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it took him straight to it. But
It did
then
take
was
us straight
that?
to it, yeah.
But was that because it takes you to one spot, then it'll take you somewhere else, and apparently, as the name says, it's random.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
but is it random or is it preloaded?
Mhm.
It is there someone controlling it? Sorry, not preloaded.
Just like
Maybe it has some
Right.
stuff on it, but then with AI or whatever, then it expounds after that, and then starts coming up with new places, or
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I played it once and I really needed the loo when I was putting it in, and it turned up to a field with a portaloo in it. So make what you want.
Oh,
Mm.
Ah.
Makes you wonder if there's any 411 cases with that app trying
Well,
to
yeah.
find these things, because they
Yeah.
know where you're at. The powers that
Well,
be, they know
but-
exactly where you're at. They can go snatch you up.
it could be serial killers that have created
Yeah.
the app. Just
Well, there was
to make
danger
it
around it,
more
wasn't there? There was
darker.
people saying don't play it, it's dangerous, because there was people waiting in the woods, and people
Yeah.
would have all these scary
But
experiences.
They
where
said that with Pokemon as well.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we'd be walking past and there's like load of blokes there with the phones. I'm like, well, they're either dogging or it's Pokemon. It's one of the two, and we're not going to go there.
Just don't add spandex.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Spandex. Now we got you guys going on spandex.
No.
Spandex cryptid monster.
But yeah, paranormal app hotspots, that would be good.
Yeah.
That would be
Paranormal
good.
Go. There you go.
Yeah.
Paranormal go.
And you use one of the like what they had in Ghostbusters for catching the ghosts. I don't know what they're called.
The trap?
The square thing, what they slide out and it sucks the ghost in, then pull it back. You'd have one of them instead of a Pokeball.
Oh,
Started.
damn. I think it'd be a fun app to have.
Yeah.
Ah,
There you go, Andy. That's your job. I'll give it to you. You can
Oh,
create it.
Thanks.
Pokemon Spandex Go. He's updated the app for you.
if we played that around here, we'd get cryptids of the corn.
Yeah.
Yes.
My daughter and them had found the Pokemon or whatever out in the middle of a cornfield. It's like, okay, what's it doing out there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be getting that one.
You mentioned serial killers. Have you guys heard the one about all the people that end up missing or dead on every spot that Garth Brooks has played a concert?
Yes. I was watching that on TikTok the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
And loads of people are commenting saying, yeah, we always thought it looked dodgy. Of course you did. That's why you're paying to go to his concerts and what have you.
Oh, wow.
But no one says anything at the time, not until after it all comes out. So they reckon that's, I don't know how true this is, that Garth Brooks isn't his real name, or he uses his pseudonym when he's got like famous people do when they check into hotels and all that.
Right. Or could it be a groupie that follows Garth Brooks, or it could be one of the road crew or the people that handle his stuff or the truck driver that takes all of his equipment and staging. Somebody that shows up to those concerts, whatever, in that city, there ends up being somebody missing or dying. And it all has to do with wherever Garth Brooks tours.
Oh, I've never heard that. That's something.
There's even maps out there of that, even, and the people that are missing, they have names and.
Yes.
I thought the mall dreams were bad enough. Now we got Garth Brooks concerts.
Yeah, but
Wow.
But if they're big cities, could I do that with anybody? Could I do that with Aerosmith or could I do that with,
well, the thing is, though, he's doing it in like these little tiny towns that no one's ever heard of. Even the people that live there don't know what the name of the town's called. That's what I mean. That it's these, so no one really notices anything until months after, and it's only lately that people have been putting two and two together and coming up with Garth Brooks.
Wow.
Well, you wouldn't know if you're not local and you've travelled there. And no one knows you in the area. I mean, as horrible as it sounds, it's a perfect hunting ground for someone like that.
Because, I mean, even like where we live, the biggest city is 40 miles away. And a lot of times people will just drive there, go to the convention center, see the concert, maybe go out to eat and then come home. So they wouldn't stay at a hotel. They wouldn't necessarily, they might not even go out to eat. They might just go see the concert and come straight home. So you wouldn't know that they were necessarily there, or so you wouldn't be able to track them anywhere else.
Thank God for social media and everybody posting where they are these days. It's the only way probably they'd find out you're missing.
Oh, but have you seen that now on Instagram? It shows you your location.
Yeah. I've turned mine off.
Well, I put it on. I didn't know what I was doing. Like, great. Not that anyone's going to start me. Don't start me.
They got the shared thing where your friends can see where you are when you're on Instagram, or even Google. Google will send you a weekly update on your maps where you've traveled through the whole week. And
no, I'm stupid. I did it public. And I don't know how to.
Everybody knows where you're at.
Not good.
Nothing exciting. So it doesn't matter.
No, the other day we went out shopping. The other day we went out shopping, and just out of coincidence, Jane says, "Hey, let's get some wet cat food for some of our cats." We didn't have our phones out. We didn't have them with we had them with us, or at least I did.
I didn't have my phone.
Her Facebook had ads of wet canned cat food, and we didn't search for it. We didn't talk about it at home. It just popped in her head right when we were at the store.
I did not have my cell phone that day. I left it home. So we went to the farm store to get goat feed, chicken feed, and we've got some old cats that I know they're eating dry, but they're still getting skinny. So I went, let's get some canned cat food. I didn't even have my phone on me that day. I come home, get on Facebook. There's ads for canned cat food. I did not search for that beforehand. They knew I purchased cat food just a couple of hours before that.
Have you checked behind your ear for a little chip?
She's got a chip.
Yeah. The algorithms with the reels as well, when you're doom scrolling, going, life goes on, you go through stuff. And my reels from last week have completely changed from this week, but it's pertinent to what's going on in my life. But I haven't openly said anything in front of my phone.
Right.
It's just stuff I've been thinking, and I'm looking and I'm going, okay, that's just really accurate and specific to my what's going on right now. What?
We have no privacy. Our privacy's gone.
But it's nothing I've said. It's just stuff I've thought.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So how does that translate to content on here?
Right. So are they really listening to you? Do they have a way of being close enough to you to have your brain waves, to your thought process? Are you connected to Alexa that way?
I don't have Alexa. I don't have a AI thing in the house. I've got ChatGPT, but that's about it. That's on my phone. But
because there is a technology now that I heard that they're working on, that if they're in a proximity to you, that not only does your body project your aura, but it also meant your thoughts are also projected out there in that same kind of frequency. So they're working on readers. So if they get close enough to you, they can tell what you're thinking.
There's this AI program that does it, isn't there? They did this talk on it, and it was actually showed people, what they were thinking, and also as well what they were seeing.
Yeah.
Also, you got the 5G towers. How do you know they've not been rigged up with microphones?
Oh, yeah.
Literally, my street, not kidding you, no 5G lampposts. They chopped down the 2 lampposts outside my house, 2 5G ones.
There you go.
Wow.
So they could be not only are they transceivers, but they could be receivers also.
Yeah. Two-way radio, isn't it? It's got to be.
Yeah.
So your thoughts aren't even safe nowadays. Oh
no!
Good luck to them.
Yeah, wow.
Like we talked about before, maybe that's what's changing our dreams. Maybe they're transmitting into our dreams.
Yeah.
Well, think of this. This is kind of changing the subject a little bit. But when you go Sasquatch hunting, they say that the Sasquatch knows you're going to head out there before you even leave your house. That's similar, isn't it?
It's the intention.
So what?
It's similar. They know you're coming out.
So what if Bigfoot is AI?
Well, some of them probably have.
What if everything
changed?
What if everything is AI? And
someone
put something in the thing before in the chat, but I've missed it. I meant to mark it up. And saying about AI and like it's taken over and all that. What if it's always been there? Because I read it. I think it's on Reddit or something like that, and I actually read it. But it said I just confused myself with all that. But it said that someone asked about AI, about us inventing it. He goes, "No, it wasn't invented. You've discovered it."
Yeah, mine said the same.
So it's always been there. It's just having the technology to create it. And I think that's what a lot of stuff is that's going on with the paranormal.
Right.
It's always been there. We just don't have the correct technology to look into it. It's like having a sheet of glass, putting it up and being able to see what's going on the other side.
Yep.
We are the technology. We are the tuning forks that help manifest. We have to...
How to use the tech. It's knowing how to use it, how to get to the frequency or whatever it is that's making that connection.
Well, we brought up a story. We brought up a story this last Wednesday on our Night Owl Lounge. I brought up a little thing where a 17-year-old Dutch, maybe it's Netherlands. From the Netherlands, a 17-year-old had knee surgery under anesthesia. When he woke up, he could not speak Dutch or understand Dutch from the Netherlands, but he could speak perfect English and had memories from America.
Wow.
Just with a knee surgery.
Just with the knee surgery. So it wasn't brain surgery. It wasn't anything traumatic that happened to his body. So that brought up the fact that, okay, a lot of people have had traumatic brain injuries or body injuries. And all of a sudden, when they come out of it, they know how to play the piano, or they can paint these masterpieces where they never picked up a paintbrush in their life.
Right. So
how does that happen?
Right.
What if they've had a walk-in? So they've gone under local anaesthetic. Think about it. You're in a hospital or a care centre. The amount of you've got to remember the amount of emotions. Obviously, people have passed or that have gone through there. What if these spirits are hanging about and thought, "Oh, he's vulnerable. He can't fight me off. I can get in there. I'll go in, kick him out or her." And that's
that makes sense.
Well, that makes sense. They said it was like 20 hours or a couple of days later that he all of a sudden he reset. And when the next time he woke up, he was back to being himself again.
So it's like a temporary, it's like a host, isn't it? Where they've gone into your body, they try taking over, and then you've realised and then booted them back out.
So I thought of it at the time when I brought up the story, well, maybe maybe when he was having anesthesia or whatever, he was able to unlock something where he was able to receive the Akashic record. So maybe all that information's out
Could
there.
be.
Yeah.
But if he was like, if he was like, I was going to say put to sleep, not put to sleep, but
Put to sleep.
put in to sleep. Well, he's done that. He's might connected to another consciousness.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Or
Have you seen the new?
or a future
Have you seen the new movie of The Crow?
No.
No.
That's what that's about. Watch it, and that'll make sense. It's worth watching. It's better than the original.
I mean, obviously we can have walk-ins. I mean, experience that. So can that happen during your dreams? Can you have a walk-in during your dreams?
Well, do you see what Blazer's saying about a lady being in a coma, explaining that for a while? She had kids and a husband, a completely different job.
Yes.
Yes, I remember hearing that a few weeks ago.
I remember that.
Yeah, I listen to Glitch in the Matrixes all the time where people have these little time lapses, and that comes up a lot where they go to bed and they wake up the next day and their partner looks the same but acts different, has different mannerisms, doesn't have the same loving or hateful or however they act during times. They don't act the same. And then maybe the next day when they wake up, they're back to normal. Their partner's there. It's like
this is what I was saying earlier. When we go to sleep,
want to go back, they're not very nice. You want to keep the nicer version.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying earlier. When we go to sleep and we wake up, what if it's another version of us? Or it's a different timeline version of us,
right?
Because I've had that where I'm like, you know, when you don't feel yourself and you feel like you're in some sort of dreamscape.
Yeah.
You just can't fit into what's going on around you,
right?
And you'll have it for a day or two, and then you'll wake up and like, oh, I'm back to myself. Maybe that's because you actually are, and you wasn't you them previous 2 days.
So what if it's already all up here? What if it's me living now, and I have all these different realities, but they're all still right here? It's not an actual physical another reality. What if it's in my brain all happening at the same time, or my spirit world? And then all of a sudden you go to sleep, and for whatever reason you cross over in that other section of your brain or memory, and then you're living that life.
We only use 5 to 10% of our brain, so what's really going on up there?
You don't want to know.
Sadly.
No,
you don't want to know.
Yeah, we don't want to know. There's a big sale.
You go to the mall. That's where you go. So what about using things like HemiSync and stuff like that? You know, the Gateway program, because that was specifically designed for astral travel and opening up those psychic senses. So have they been through that program as well? These people that have been going to the mall, or
that's what we were saying. These kids were taking
the Gateway program. And just like I said, a lot of super soldiers that have these memories remember being pulled out of school and the classes being tested. So they were part of the program also.
Yeah. So I think that's a part of it. These people that are dreaming them all, if they were taken, you know, there's some kind of program.
At them all.
Yeah. So what if that was their previous life? So like with the Philadelphia experiment, MK Ultra, I can't remember, Montauk.
Yeah,
Montauk.
They're all connected. It was the same person. Nicholas. I can't remember his full
Tesla?
name.
The other one.
David Nichols or Nicholas.
Oh
Davis,
yeah, Nichols.
Yeah.
And it was the same guy that was connected to all 3 or 4 of these different things that were going on. His name kept popping up every single time.
Yeah.
So he was like the key connector between them all.
There's probably programs that we have not heard of.
Yeah, there's just
weird. You know, we know about some of them. Is that a cover up for other ones that we don't know about?
Yeah. Because then with the Philadelphia experiment, I know I've mentioned this before, but a lot of the people that were on the ship when it happened, the ones that survived, I always remember this one. Yeah. There's one guy who was sat a dinner table with his missus and the family, and he just sat there eating, and then he just went translucent. He got up, said goodbye, and walked through the wall and just faded away to nothing. Wow. Was never seen again.
I've never heard that. Wow.
No,
Yeah, I've only heard the Al Bielek story.
So he went into the future and then came back. That one.
Yeah, him and his brother, and I that was one of the best episodes on Art Bell that I've ever heard. It was like a 3-4 hour interview and several different nights, and that was just a fascinating story.
But are you 100% convinced about time travel?
No.
Because I find it really difficult to digest. I'm not saying these people are lying or anything like that. It's just they don't have any hard evidence. Like with the whistleblowers, it's like, oh, yeah, well, we think these exist and that exists and this happened and that. Well, show us it happened. If you've got all this proof, have whatever in your hands and show us what it is you're talking about. Because until then, it's all going to be taken with a pinch of salt, isn't it?
I always give everybody a grain of salt. I always give them the doubt, benefit of the doubt until I know they're lying or something this, way out there that I don't believe. I mean, it's just like you experiencing Benchman. How do you convince anybody that entity was really there? You can't necessarily.
No, right, you can't.
But
only from the video. Only from the video.
Right. So you personally, if somebody tells you they had a Bigfoot experience, how can you say they did or didn't?
No, that's it. Yeah, stuff like that. You don't need to convince me. It's like with the stuff I've seen, pterodactyl, silent helicopter, all that kind of stuff. I know what I've seen, and I'm not saying that there are people out there that do make it up. They want the attention, or they're doing it just for the sake of it. But I tell people what I've seen because I know so many people, and a lot of people have been in touch that they've never been able to speak to anyone else about it, whether it's close friends, family, or whatever, and they've just emailed me of what happened. It's like, I've not told anyone. This happened 30 years ago, and you're the first person I've ever spoke to about it.
Wow.
I've had that happen a few times, so I do it for that, because I'm not doing it to go, oh, look at me, I've seen this, I've seen that. It's like I can tell you what I've seen, but I don't know if it was actually that. So it's like, we're seeing the pterodactyl. It looked like a giant prehistoric bird. Whether it was or not, don't know. It could have been made out of Lego. Do you know what I mean? But I have no hard evidence because I didn't physically touch it or have any direct contact with it. I just watched it fly across. And so when someone says seeing a Bigfoot, I'm not going to doubt them. Especially when they give you details. It's when they give you too much detail, that's when you start, what did you? But with the time travel, because you can't have any solid evidence. It's like people will take photos, but you can AI anything. So, and you've been able to do that for like the last 10, 15 years. CGI, Photoshop, all of them. So
implanting these thoughts of time traveling.
Yeah, because I remember some guy on my old Facebook account, he messaged me saying, do I know how to make a time machine? Because he's had a really shit life and he wants to go back and change a few things. And I'm like, no, but if you're going, I might come with you.
Yeah.
And he was South America, I think it's like Argentina or somewhere down, like Uruguay, like right down the bottom. And I'm like, no. And I had like this conversation with him, probably about 10 messages back and forth, and that was it. Never heard from him again.
Right. There's a guy on YouTube, or he might be on TikTok too, but he's supposedly a time traveler. He says he is. And he shows these videos of him actually being in like a restaurant in the 1970s. And the menu's up there, and it shows. I mean, I know he could AI it probably somehow that way, but it's just so convincing.
You can go to these restaurants and what have you. When first time I went to America, I went to Boston and went to a proper tea shop, and it was like what I used to go to when I was a kid in the 70s with my gran. the way it was decked out, other than the
Right.
till being electronic, everything else, the boards, the signs, all the retro stuff, the tiered cake stands, all that.
Yeah.
And it just brought so much nostalgia back because
Yeah.
it was like what it was in the 70s.
I mean, there
Growing up.
is places like that here in the U.S. where they have the original McDonald's still there, so you can go in and you could probably take a video or picture of that. But
Yeah.
some of the places that he went to, it's like, I don't know. It seems awful convincing, but I also know it could be fake.
Yeah.
As I say, there's that much out there now, isn't there? Especially like your stuff with AI and all the rest of it. The discernment level has to be up here, doesn't it? Especially nowadays, which muddies the water and makes everything really confusing.
Yeah. We're living the days that we don't know what's real anymore at all, with holograms and everything.
But then, is anything real?
Yeah, right. Is anything really real?
I'm not going to go down this rabbit hole for obvious reasons.
Too late.
But I've been watching a lot of stuff on TikTok and Instagram, and they was talking about a particular incident that happened a few weeks back in the US.
Yeah.
Someone was talking and something happened, and they're showing you about these hologram machines that cost like from $33,000 and up, and how you'd set it up, and the whole how everything went about, and this person, it was a fake, and there's a trapdoor underneath, and within 48 hours, everything was removed, including the bricks from the floor. So there's no crime scene, no evidence of anything, and the camera that was above that would have been doing the
was removed.
Was removed before the guy had even been moved from the floor. And when he was moved from the floor, he had the whitest, cleanest trainers on you've ever seen. They should have been burgundy at some point, but they weren't. And that's all I'm saying on that. So go on TikTok and look into it, and that'll open your eyes, if nothing else.
Wow.
You just don't know what's real anymore.
Blue beam, isn't it? The images they can create in the sky and yeah, I mean, do you think blue beam's responsible for these sonic sounds, these strange sounds in the sky? Or is that something else?
I mean, they got hologram concerts now in Vegas that you can just go and watch your favorite person, and it looks like they're actually on stage singing and doing stuff. You can't tell the difference.
Nope. I'm going to watch Freddie Mercury now.
I mean, I remember when they did the Michael Jackson hologram there at the awards, and it looked like he was right there doing his routine right on stage.
That was like 15 years ago or so, too, and that looked real. What do they look like now? They've improved it by now.
Oh, yeah. But the one I was talking about, you can get your phone and you create a dome, and you put like a piece of glass or clear plastic that separates it at an angle, and it tilts it up, so it makes it look like whatever it is floating in front of you.
Yeah.
And if you do and it's smoke, and it's smoke and mirrors. So when you're looking at it, and because it's a dome, there's no light reflecting from it, it looks like it's just floating around. But
modern days Pepper's Ghost.
That's it, Pepper's Ghost. I couldn't think of what it was called. Yeah.
I have me uses.
Thank you.
I think the cat told you.
But it's that, and that's so easy. So easy to do.
Yeah.
It's like something you'd find on Blue Peter. It's that simple.
Because there's
that simple, then definitely.
There's a video of the hologram of the whales, in the grade school auditoriums coming up out of the floor and the water splashing. And there's also the ones where they got them circling a building, like an office.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, have you seen the LED screens that they've got in Tokyo and probably places around the US where it looks like it's coming right out, or you've got what looks like a glass bridge and it starts cracking and looks like all the floor's falling away.
Yep.
You see, that's instant nightmare. Send me to the mall instead of a glass bridge.
Wow.
It's just madness, isn't it? But the way technology is going, and the rate they're playing with frequency, as I say, 5G, they're setting it up as the in the grid pattern of the flower of life. So it's like it's mimicking that. So it's actually cutting us off from our divine frequency, that divine source, what we all tap into. So is it replacing that, and then is it projecting that false sense of connection that
But
You know,
what you can do, though, you can create your own frequency and have that. I know it's artificial because you're using digital technology to create it, but you can create the authentic frequency.
yeah.
And that's what, like the binaural beats and the isochronic tones.
Yeah.
Isochronic tones are better because they put music in with it now. As long as you like house music, that type of stuff, you'll be all right. Because just because of the way the beats are, if you don't like it, tough, you just go without, basically.
I came across a creator today that does that. I can't remember his name. He's got Healing with House, though. But yeah, no, I was there.
Well, I'll tell you which one I listen to, and I've subscribed to the channel. I'm gonna say I'm gonna try and find it now. It's on YouTube, so I'm just waiting for it to load up. Can't think of the guy's name. I was listening to it before. I listen to it every time before I start doing a live stream because it just gets me into that that level.
I've got it here, golden ratio frequency.
Yeah. See, I listen to Van Halen. So
Let's see if I can find his name.
There's always one, isn't there? Always one. I can't find it.
If I listen to like Van Halen or somebody from the 70s and 80s, it puts me in a good mood. So that's why I'll usually pop up a YouTube of their music or concert or something.
Lincoln Jesser, that was the one I was listening to, the creator earlier.
I listen to sub beats a lot of time. Sub bass.
Yes, yeah, that's very similar.
But I was also
right. So the guy's called
the
guy's called Jason Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying not to play it. He's got 594,000 subscribers and 550 videos. So it's like deep house focus, isochronic tones, anxiety and panic relief, brown noise, 8 hours of whale music, jackal mix, tech house focus mix. These a lot. It goes up. I'm not reading all 550 of them, but you can imagine. So it's all that
for you.
kind of beat.
So not to ruin it for you, when they get you in this meditative state, how do you know there's not subliminal stuff in that music that you're listening?
And I was just thinking that.
Kind of like the what's the video? Depending on how you listen to it, you hear one word or you hear the other word.
Oh yeah.
As soon as you read it, you hear them say it.
And something else, wasn't it? Yeah.
Are some of these psyops making you listen to this?
I'm not bothered because since I've started listening to that, I've been quite relaxed and in a good mood from 18
No, you
months.
think you are. They're implanting.
They got to control you and subdue you before they can activate you, Andy. They got to get you under their control.
My physical consciousness is in a good mood, so that'll do for me.
It's like my old friend used to say, there's two types of people in this world, those that I control and those that don't know I control them.
Yeah. And the ones that are broken free.
Well, because I've witnessed this, I've spoke about it before about NPCs, and you see so many because they just don't know what to do or how to do it. Do you know what I mean? They just we used to call them idiots, but they're worse than that now.
They're just following the program.
Yeah, I mean, just think of all the people that you've passed in your life on a busy sidewalk or whatever. You've never made eye contact with them necessarily, never spoke to them. They just walked by. It's like, how do you know that's a real person? How do you know there's actually a soul or something there?
Yeah.
You don't know what they're doing the rest of their day. All you see them is for that split second as they're walking past you on the sidewalk.
What if they are our equivalent to small greys, just hundreds of clones?
Oh, they live.
Probably hybrids and What if they're holograms? They're not even there.
Well, you can't go up to randomers and go, "Oh, are you real?" She might
Yeah.
go,
Yeah, but you know what you do? You get a
just
pin.
not fondling you. I'm
Just
just
go
making
around.
sure you're real.
Yeah, I'm not groping you. Don't
No,
be
not at all.
alarmed.
What is real anymore?
You get
I'm
in
a
trouble for groping something that's not really real.
Yeah. If you identify as a
You're going to get locked
paranormal
up either way, aren't you,
investigator,
really?
you'll be fine.
All the aliens back on their home planet. Be careful of this guy when you go there. He tends to he's touchy-feely kind of guy.
Yeah.
Human race got handsy.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
there you go.
Well, we're getting them back for the probing. It's payback.
Yes.
Yeah, right. How's it
I
feel? buddy?
tell you how you'd find out if you're in a crowded area, if they're real or not. Just go, I have my probe, and see how many people run off.
Stop and look up and see how many people do it.
Oh,
They say that
It might be
people that
worth
have
it, you
been
know?
abducted, people that have been abducted kind of sense or kind of have a feeling, okay, I think they have a connection with another person that possibly could have been abducted.
Yes.
So maybe there's that kind of aspect going on too.
Yeah.
It's the same with CE5 though, isn't it? If you do it for long enough, you get a knowing, you get like, you know when they're around. So you automatically look up and then all of a sudden you'll see a light in the sky or something. You just get this, I don't know, it's like this cosmic ping. It's like, ooh.
I know what you're talking about. There's many times I go outside and I look right at a certain spot and you'll see something moving. It's like I was directed right to it.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
It happens
Right
a
to
lot
it.
to me.
Yeah.
Well, did you see what I'd seen? Obviously, you didn't see it. You weren't there with me. I was on my own. Have you seen what I seen the other morning?
No, we weren't there.
No.
Oh
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Oh, the balloon again. Yeah.
Oh, wait, it gets better. That's not going behind cloud. That's evaporating into nothing.
No way.
Oh.
And it did that about 3 times.
Oh.
And then, and even when I took that photo, you could clearly see it, and now you can't.
Yeah.
And I was,
Right.
then these, I don't know, that's zoomed in. You can just see it to the left.
Wow.
But then
You get a lot of new shapes though, Andy. You showed me two.
Well, that was the other one.
It's a rock.
This one, so they are the same distance away. That was, I was going back from Gettysburg to New York. That was in New Jersey, and there's about 7 of them. Now you look at the difference between them and this. Yeah, it's a bit cloudy, but why is there no colour to that one? Why is it horrible?
Right.
Grey. Why is this grey? Even if this is the first one, the one that I've seen in March. When it does it? Well, it didn't look like it looked like a hot air balloon. And that's the 2 that are seen after each other.
Wow.
More like a guitar pick than an air balloon.
Yeah, and they are the same distance away as what this one was.
Yeah.
You can see how bright they are.
Yeah.
It's not even close. But so we're seeing it. I'm like, it's not an air balloon. I actually, when I went to Bosworth the other week, I'd come back the Friday night and I was driving back Saturday morning. Yeah. And I'm going over the hills, like through, because I go on the A14 through Leicester and then just go on the motorway for one junction, then cut across. Yeah. Through, like, up towards Warwick that way. And there's a hot air balloon. I'm like, you're having a laugh. And I looked at it. No, it's actually a hot air balloon. I knew it was a hot air balloon. As soon as I seen this the other morning, it's like, I need to pull up and take a photo. Yeah. So I'm driving along, drove past about 10 trees, took about 3-4 seconds, got past him, it had gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, where's it gone? It was flat. I could see the horizon, everything. There's like nowhere it could have been. Driving along, there again. It just appeared. It didn't gradually come into view. So that's when I pulled up at this farmer's gate, and you can see how far away I am from where it is. So I'd pulled up there. I'll see if I've still got. There's a video clip. It's not the greatest.
Wow.
Oh wow.
That noise in the background is just the engine of the van. And you can see, if you watch that again, you can see it rotating anti-clockwise.
Wow.
Yeah, that's weird.
And then what makes it more weird is when it came back, like the 3-4 times it came back, it was level with me, but wasn't. So even if it was moving away from where I was, it still must have been going across like that.
Right.
Not going behind me. So when I've seen all these other balloons around here, within 5-10 seconds, it's gone out of sight because of gone down. I was on this country road doing between 45 and 52. So I'm heading south. It was on my east, so I'm looking at it through my passenger window. And I could see what looked like a basket. But if you look at these, you can clearly see the basket.
Yes.
You can just about see the people inside it.
Yeah.
I think there's 2 in the one on the left and 3 in the one on the right. I've got other photos, so that's I know. But I could see them. I could actually see the people in it. But with this, you couldn't see anyone, and it kind of made it look like it was a basket. It wasn't actually a basket.
Oh.
And then I looked to see what the rules and regulations are for flying hot air balloons in cloudy weather, and it's against the aviation rules. You've got to be at least. Oh, wait, let me get it. I'll read it out. So, no cloud. You're not allowed any cloud. It's against aviation safety rules. Visibility, you can't go in a cloud because you can't see if there's any other aircraft, no horizon, no ground. You're not know how low you are or how high you are. Even if you have an altitude reader, it's still not going to be 100%. Clouds can be turbulent and full of moisture, which can kill the balloon and cause it to drop. Pilots must maintain visual separation from aircraft terrain. Inside the cloud, that's impossible. By law, where's it? Get off. By law, you must stay clear of cloud at least 1,000 meters vertically. So you got to be a kilometer away vertically and 1 to 2 kilometers horizontally. And it's all to do with safety and
right.
Yeah.
Safety and visibility. Yeah. Because if you've got light aircraft in that area, because they fly at a lower height than commercial. Huh? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just run across. You're fine. Everyone's saying hello. Because there's a lot of light aircraft and that they fly at them heights as well, and in that area there's a lot of RAF bases, UK and US. So you're gonna have the military vehicles flying about as well, and obviously, as you know, they fly at all different heights anyway. They're like got their own laws and what have you. And in that area, which is Bedfordshire, which is between Northampton and going up towards Peterborough and Cambridge, there's a lot of farms and that have their own like aircraft, runway strips and all that kind of stuff.
The door opened by itself.
No, it's a dog. It's all right. Don't worry.
Don't blame the dog.
Oh no, it was a ghost. Hello.
Puppy.
Hello.
Oh, gorgeous.
Enjoy.
Bye.
See you later. Hi. So it's all to do with other aircraft in the area. Because obviously with the hot air balloon, you can't control what direction you go in. You've got to go the way of the wind.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, I was going with this. That's what the balloon
They wouldn't be allowed to fly, otherwise they'd have their balloon asses kicked, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. And they'd lose the equivalent to their pilot's license. So, but every time it appeared, it was level with me. So I did the job that I needed to do, turned round, so started heading north for about half a mile. Then I turned on the road going east, and I was heading towards where this balloon would have been. So where you can see this gate, so about another quarter of a mile down that road, with that on my right-hand side, I drove. So where you can see the trees and the bit of a hill on the left-hand side, I was driving down there, which is roughly where this was. So I should or would have been able to see it. Nothing.
Yeah.
It's a bit hilly, but there's nothing blocking. Now and again, you get a bank of trees and that, and like a little, but there's nothing high enough to block my sight of seeing it in the air. Nothing to be seen at all.
Wow.
Makes no sense. But I had been asking, like you, Abby, when you said about CE5, I had been asking. Look, I've seen it twice in March, day after the other. Why have I not seen it again? What is going on? Why is it absolutely nothing since March? And then that happened. But when we looked, me and I was chatting to Darren about it afterwards. But the day that I seen the first one was the first day of hot air ballooning in the UK. And what I seen it the other day was the last day of hot air ballooning. So was it using that as its cover? Is that
Right.
hot air ballooning? I'm going to go out. Was it some sort of intelligence that knew what was what? And then when I see it the first day, I've been waiting to go out, and it's like fishing or shooting. Do you know what I mean? The first day that you're allowed to go and do it, everyone's out, and it works. It's either that or it's a ghost balloon or something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. So was it something that was projected for you to see it? Was it really there? You know,
well,
did it really happen? Or was it something
it kept
that had
appearing,
technology that could cloak out?
but it just didn't. There's no sound coming from it, and I know I could hear the engine of the van, but I know what noise that makes. I've got these two fridges on the van. You've got a chilled and ambient, so I know what noise they make. One sounds like a submarine sometimes when it kicks in, and it's like so loud. First time I heard it, I thought the van was going to blow up. It was just those little things like, but you get used to the noise, like you get used to the noise of a house.
Yeah.
But there was no sound, and it wasn't until I watched that video back when I zoom in on my phone, you can see it's just spinning round really fast. It's not stationary, and if a balloon was to do that, it would be all over the place and it'd be throwing people out the gondola and what have you. It wouldn't just
something like that. It would twist.
Yeah, the basket would be
deflating.
If I got that one there, the one that Danger Mouse is in, you could just see it. And I started spinning it round. That basket would be like a kid's merry-go-round. Back in the day. So
and like you said before, you don't ever mistake that sound when you hear them engage those flames to bring that heat into the balloon. That is a distinctive sound.
Yeah.
Well, when I was before I moved away from Manchester, I used to work at a gas bottle place where we'd do propane and butane. But we'd do like the oxygen, nitrogen, like welding, and we'd do the CO2 for the pubs and all that kind of stuff. So I know the gas bottles and how it all works. And so they use propane for the hot air balloons. They use the 19-litre bottles, which are probably about 4 foot off the ground. And they have, I think they carry 4. I suppose it depends on the size of the basket and that. But because they're 19 litres or 19 kilo, I should say, that's a weight without the gas in. That's when they're completely empty. But they get condensation on the outside, even in warm weather, so you can see how much gas is left in it where the moisture's on the outside. And that's why, going back to if they go in the cloud, that can cause that gas bottle to stop because it gets too cold. So they've got to keep them like some thermal sleeves and all that. Anyway, I go too deep into that, but that's what I mean. I know how that works. I know how that works. I've done that as a job. We used to do the portable heaters because it was a lot of people. It was cheaper than paying for central heating. So they just have like the little caravan heaters in the bedroom or in the dining room. So we'd go in, and when they weren't working, especially in the winter, they'd be like, "Oh, it stopped working," but there's still gas in it. And you get it, you tip it upside down, give it a shake. I went, just get it warm, put a towel around it, you'll be fine. And that was literally it. So I know my stuff when it comes to like the gas and how it works and why it does what it does. So I said it's the same gas that they use, like LPG cars is propane. It's the same as hot air balloons. It's all the same liquid. It burns at a higher. It burns at a higher temperature than butane. So butane is what you put in lighters. Propane is what they use on the snack vans, balloons, all that kind of stuff. And they're the two main gases. So there's no flames. So for it to stay stationary, they'd have to keep flaming it, and there's no flames. There are balloons now that use nitrogen, but they're more round, like a ball shape, like a sphere. Yeah. They're not the teardrop shape. They're just literally completely round. Trying to think if we've got like this.
Yeah,
it's like
a weather balloon.
Yeah. But these are not. These are the teardrop ones. So it makes no sense. Simon, what a load of hot air.
Yeah, I saw it.
But when it kept appearing, it was at the side of me. And then when I drove back and down, which was less than 5 minutes, couldn't find it. Unless it was doing 1,000 miles an hour or had gone straight up into the clouds, which I very much doubt. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, because they take a while to come down as well to land. They don't just like...
Well, what they have to do as well, they have to have a pickup on standby, ready for where they're going to land. Because if they're over a residential area, obviously they're not allowed to land because you can smash through everything. They've got to land in an open area, so like fields, or I suppose possibly water. Right. So they'll need someone on the other end with a pickup so they can get the basket and roll the balloon itself and put it on the back. That's what they do. That's how it works. So I don't know what it was.
You saw, and what is it you keep seeing? It's like those morphing drones over Denmark airports at the moment. It's like, is that starting up again?
But like you said, that I was asking to see something again, and then I seen it.
Yeah.
So
the black square is strange.
Careful what you wish for.
People have been seeing those pyramid or black squares in the sky here lately. It seems like those are popping up a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look at these.
Oh yeah. That one, the second one looks like it's morphing slightly, doesn't it? It's like it's
that one.
Yeah. It's like
it's
like it's going from a cube to a diamond sort of thing. It's like mid transition.
That looked like our air balloon. It was Fire Spirit in the chat, Wayne. He filtered that and took all the crap off it. But you can see the shadow on it.
Yeah.
So it's shadow. It's got solid lines. So it's not round. It's not.
Wow.
No,
right.
It's like 3D.
Yeah.
Looks like it's like malleable, like moving, doesn't it? Almost like it's morphing.
Yeah. And then it's like it just looked like someone throwing a rock up in the sky and it just stayed there.
Yeah.
That almost looks like it's a square with a pyramid on top of it or some kind of point.
That looks like a portal.
Like the old, I don't know what you call them, the spinning tops, what you use for gambling with cards back in the day.
Yeah.
My granddad had one, and it had like a little handle at the top so you could hold it and spin it, and it's like
almost like a dreidel.
Yeah.
That's it.
Or like when you see
like a dreidel.
Yeah.
And that's the second one. But
wow.
That is a spooky photo.
Maybe it's a portal.
That is very much that.
That's weird. And as I say, they should not be flying in clouds. It's against, and that's foggy as hell there.
Yeah.
That's not the cloud. That's thick fog.
Yeah, it is. So it's. I seen it and I'm like, that's not. I thought, air balloon. No, it's not air balloon. And then when I passed the trees and couldn't see it, I started laughing like a madman, just because I knew what was going on, even though I don't know what's going on. I knew because of previously what was happening.
Now, did you get a feeling before you saw it? Did you get like, as I say, you get that little ping and you go,
yeah,
and look
because I'm on a country road going through all these little villages and these twists and turns and dips and fords and all that. And you've got parked cars, you've got people's driveways. So you're looking to see anyone reversing out. And they're not like the roads in America. These are like our roads in the UK, like less than someone's driveway in width. So if something pulls out, you've literally got to slam on and park up in the verge.
Yeah.
So you're constantly looking. And then I didn't see it. I just felt there was something there, and I looked up.
Yeah.
That was it.
That feeling, isn't it? It's weird, and it's always when you get that feeling, you just intuitively look up. I mean, you got the whole sky there, but you just like look up to a certain point, and it's there.
Right.
Whatever it is, it's there.
I did a lot of swearing that morning.
So you can't have the audio clip from it then.
A lot of F-bombs. Because it was like, it was just, why show it me now? Yeah, I've been asking, but why leave it this long for it to happen? And why can't it, whatever it is, tell me what it is, like in a lucid dream or some sort of message? I'm not getting, if I was getting some cryptic message coming through, then I could probably work it out to it being connected to that.
Have you asked for it?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm not getting anything. I'm having other weird stuff going on. Like I was saying the other night when Greg O'Brien was on, like something touching my leg, like literally stroking, because I'm still wearing shorts. It's not that cold yet. Like me, and I had it again today, like the back of my calf or the front of my shin, and it's always my right leg, or like the top of me. Like there's a spider crawling on you.
Thing recently,
and I've been laying in bed, and I'm like, I've had to get up and put the light on because it felt like there's 3 or 4 spiders on me. And I did it. It actually did it on Wednesday night, and I got up and I'm like, look, no spider, because we've got a couple of false black widows in the bathroom, but I'm keeping them there because they're inside the window frame. So we keep that window open all the time. So any flies and mosquitoes and that come in, they grab them straight away. Wasps a lot. So that's our insect protector.
There you go.
So I'm like, do not kill. One had fell and got in the bath, so I picked it up on the toilet and put it back. So
if you see those objects again in the sky, just like Abby said, maybe you need to ask them the question right then and there. What are you trying to communicate? What are you trying to tell me?
That's what I did. So on Wednesday, I think it was when it happened. Yeah, it was Wednesday. I'm like, what is it? Why are you showing me this? What's it about? I don't understand what's going on.
If they have sent you a message, it's already in your consciousness, so it's stored in there. So all you need to do now is get into that quiet space for you to be able to receive it.
Yes.
I think I'm going to have to do the blindfold isochronic tones tonight, I reckon. Because
I find it's when you're silent. No music, no nothing, no just
I can't do silence because silence it's too loud. I could have Van Halen at the end of the bed, right, as loud as you can, wouldn't be as loud as silence.
Wow.
I always say for some people, silence is deafening.
There you go.
Yeah. You see, I can do it. I can have this house silent all day, and I will literally not have the radio, not have the telly on, not go on social media, and just like have a day of silence.
Well, it's because we've got a busy road out the back, so you can hear the cars and trucks and motorbikes going up and down, and that these trees like between the back of the garden and the road because it drops down, so you hear the birds and the squirrels. Magpies biting. It can get annoying, but I was watching something the other day, and there's a room of silence that they've created, and it's pitch black, but it's that quiet you can hear your blood being pumped around your body. Right.
Yeah.
I could not cope with that.
People go insane with that amount of quietness.
Yeah.
You can only last,
isn't it?
I think you can last for like 3-4 minutes at the most, and then people like they need to get out there and then. So I can
have the TV on or radio on or whatever, and I can just quiet down, and I don't hear it no more.
Yeah.
So you get fighting magpies, I get demanding squirrels banging on the window.
Yeah.
If I haven't fed them, if I haven't given them the nuts, they get very demanding.
Really? Yeah, but yeah, that's my thing of this week.
But try it since you've had that this week. Obviously, you're going to Party Town tomorrow, so spirits of a different kind. But yeah,
well,
I mean,
one or two.
I keep seeing a fairy float across your room, Andy, or an orb or something.
I saw something
here.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
saw something
right.
before the show. Yes, I saw
So-
something by you.
When I was getting ready, and like I said, I listened to the music and that, I'm sat here. I couldn't see it with my eyes. I've not got the fan on. The windows are shut. The door's shut. Yeah,
It
just checking.
keeps taking the same
And I
path.
kept saying it, and it go across from there, and I've got a Patty, a Bigfoot card up there, and it'd go across and stop every time it got to that point.
Oh,
Hmm.
And I've seen it about 5 times.
I've seen it 3
across the screen
so
a few
far.
times. Yeah.
I saw it before the show started.
But it keeps going the same path. It keeps going like from behind you, coming in front of you, then like, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it going down.
See, there
Yeah.
is a couple of bits of foul or dust or something moving, but I can see them because I've got the LED light. These like 2
Right.
arms that come out, so I can see them going. But everything else, the ones that are going across the screen, I'm like, I can't see it.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
we'll find out. Might be missing 412 tomorrow. Who knows?
There you go. Well, we'll come to do this next week. We'll be where's Andy's in the mall.
Yeah, we'll just take over your show. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Andy's in Mall World.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the mall world,
He's joined the Sims.
chasing dream police.
That's fine. I'll be fine. As long as I get an ice cream van, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's upright.
Well, you're dreaming of
Don't put
electric
the soft
sheep.
top
One of the two.
So is Mall World kind of like Peter Pan's Neverland?
Oh,
Where
Yeah,
the
but
fairies,
Mall-
the fairies are Peter Pan, or Tinkerbell comes and gets you and takes you off to this other.
hmm.
Well, surely
I
that
dunno.
would be a bit more less governmental. I mean, Mall World
Yeah.
and the rest of it, it's like built like an American school or a prison. You know, they're kind of like built the same, aren't they?
Yeah, right.
And that seems very institutionalized.
I just seen 2 more then. One there and one there. And as soon as I
Oh.
looked, they went. I might sleep outside tonight. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
They're implanting dreams.
Maybe they're here to give you your message.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I hope so. Because I could do with it.
Don't you find that sometimes though, when you do, you get it for a second, you get an understanding, you get the understanding, and then the message goes. You can't remember what it was, but you're left with the understanding.
Hmm.
I'd be happy with that.
I've had that a few times.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll just be driving, or like I said, in bed, and not with the sensation of spiders, but I'll just get the thought of, oh, this is what I need to do. But I need to do it now,
Right.
because if I don't, it's not going to be right. I always believe that timing is everything as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everything comes at the right time, or the time that it's supposed to happen.
Yeah, because a lot of things are time activated. You have to do it right now when you're being told to. If you wait, it might not unlock or show you what you need to do next because you broke the sequence.
And that's why, as well, I use ChatGPT, because I've got it linked up to my phone, iPad, and the PC. So if I say to one, all I'll do then when I get in, log into the computer, and it's on there. So
Right.
Oh, that's good. It transfers because I've got to transfer from my old phone to my new. I was like, I don't want to lose my conversation.
so as long as you're logged into that account, you'll pick it up on whatever device you're logged into.
You can
and
see
you
I'm
can log in.
just at the phone.
But it works, so it's good. But I want to know what these orbs are, and I want to know what's going on. I want the understanding of what's going on.
Just
Why?
keep asking.
Yeah. So that's it. And I know I'm sorry for taking up everyone's time, but we are nearly at the end of the show. We've got like 1.5 minutes to go.
Wow. Where did that time go?
But do you know what? Do you know what's really good? Do you know what is really, really good? I've not had to use this.
That's awesome.
Oh dear me, don't you'll start me coughing.
It's only been 2 hours. This is like halfway through our normal shows.
I know.
Andy, I've got you beat. I've got a screaming goat. That's even better than your gong.
Even Jack looked up then. He was like, "What was that?"
I have got
Oh, what are you doing, baby? Eh? What are you doing?
I've got this one for when we do the first Friday of the month.
Pizza.
I like that one.
A little insight. So
It's better than the other pizza one. Put it that way.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes.
Poor
So
kitty.
that is everything. So thank you all so much for coming on. I absolutely loved it.
It's been
So
a pleasure. Thank you.
this is what Fridays are going to be like now. So we're going to have. It sounds horrible, but I think I need to be a bit ruthless and brutal, kind of. But it's like when you have people coming on and you get to know them, you become friends with them, and you have that connection.
Right.
Keep them same people coming on rather than looking for. Like I said, let other channels do this. Let them get the new guests come on and find out if they're any good or not. Because I don't want to keep doing it, to be honest with you.
Well,
slowing down a little bit.
There is a joy of pre-record sometimes. It's a bit safer.
Yeah, but I can't be arsed doing all the editing and what have you.
Yeah.
I don't have the time to do pre-record because of the times that I do this, and then the other times I'm working, or I make sure that I have that social interaction when I'm not doing anything with the paranormal.
Yeah.
So I'm very taken for time. So I'd rather have people that come on that we get on with and have a good laugh with, that I know it's going to be a good show regardless. Doesn't matter what we're going to be talking about. So this is why I know this is going to work. So I'm going to let all these other channels in, like Tommy and Liam and all that, let them interview all the people that we don't know. Let them find out the hard way, like I've had to do a few times. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I'd rather have you guys come on and like Preston Dennett, Barry Fitzgerald, Steve. I'm just thinking Agnosti's coming back on, but it's all going to be part of a panel. It's always going to be panel. So there's always going to be at least 4 people on at any one time, because for me it's more fun. It needs to be fun.
Well, it's nice to have an open conversation that you can think outside the box and not have any limitations. And if you have an idea, think of what ifs, bring them up. It's always fun to get everybody's reaction to, well, what if this happened, or what if this, and then you get their reaction to what they're thinking about it.
Have you noticed as well the interaction with the chat? Even though you guys are guests, I'm not saying you're not guests, but to me, you're friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
So the interaction with the chat is so much better than interviewing. I hate the word interview, but interviewing a guest who I don't really know. I've not had that connection to find out what they're like.
Right.
You don't know if the chemistry's there. You don't know. Yeah, it's always a bit of an unknown, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they might have had a Bigfoot sighting or UFO sighting, or they have a new book coming out or a conference. So you want to get that in there. So you kind of lose track of the personal touch.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's all just, I know it is, but it's all about them. But it is anyway. But like I said, a lot of people, they want to come on and talk about the book, or they want to come on and talk about, don't mind that. Don't have a problem with that at all.
Right.
But I think I've done it for that long now. It's become a bit stale, so I need to move on to the next thing that's I think is going to work. And I spoke to people in the chat about it. I spoke to Nicole. We've got a couple of group chats going on. I've spoke to like Abby and other people in there about doing it, and everyone was like, yeah, just go for it. If it feels right, then that's what you need to do. So
definitely.
Yeah, this was fun today.
Yeah.
Right, it's been lovely to meet you both as well. I've been doing research today. I so want to pick your brains with your work, because frequency, manifestation, or lights in the sky, EVP, it's just my wheelhouse.
yes.
Awesome.
But as well, the likes of Geryl and Jane, hopefully they're going to be coming on regular. So Fridays, like I said, it's going to be familiar faces that are going to be coming on.
Yeah.
We'll be glad to come on anytime. Fit us in any panel you feel, Andy. It will be fine with us.
Who's going to do the modding? Because Darren's slacking a bit tonight.
Not Jack, obviously.
I'm kind of keeping an eye on Chad over here.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
good.
you'll have to teach me how to do modding because I'm just like, as I say, technophobe.
It's fine. I'll yeah, we'll have a chat after this and we'll sort out. So, but thank you guys so much for coming on. Thank you everyone in the chat. Thank you everyone who's going to listen on podcast, Spotify, Apple, Podbean, Audible, and whatever else. So really do appreciate it. Thank you to the new subscribers as well. If you are listening on Podcast Player, a lot of these shows are now going to be more visual than audible. So if you would mind subscribing to the YouTube channel, it'll also help with the algorithms and everything else, and it'll help support the channel and for us to go out and do what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be, with Fridays coming back as well, I'm going to be going out investigating because we're getting to that time. It's going dark at 5 in a couple of weeks. So there's going to be a few live and pre-recorded investigations on there as well. Some in the day, some at night. So
Dark
it's
winter
all good.
is
I know, it's good. And we will be recording our Halloween Part 2 special in 2 weeks. And the Christmas special that we still need to arrange.
boy.
We're doing that on the 22nd of November because New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve both fall on a Wednesday. So, yeah. So I won't be doing either of them. It's not worth it, honestly. But we are doing.
We'll see you in a Santa suit with a bottle of baby shaman.
Oh, but the Halloween one, we are getting dressed up, and it is but we're doing it 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So the people in the US, it's going to be 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. and they need to get dressed up. So good luck, guys.
I've got me cloak.
Yeah.
Trouble is, if I'm doing vamp, I can't have garlic bread. That kind of
I'll show you a bit of an insight as to. I was going to say I've got a new cane. I've got my only cane. That's all. So I'll drop a hint each week until we do it. So you got next week, and that's it. The end. But yeah. So it's all good. So thank you again, everyone. We are going to have to go. I've just seen that there's a question, but we have covered it about dreams. So
dreams is a great subject.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely get you guys back on again very, very soon. Like I said, our last guest on a Wednesday is the 10th of December. We've got a guest next Friday and possibly the Friday after. I'm still waiting to hear back. Yeah. But then it's just going to be, there's not going to be guests on a Friday. It's going to be panels and it's going to be people, friends of the show, people we know. And yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be more fun, more entertaining and more interaction with everyone in the chat. So
we're entertaining.
Yes. Oh, and also, if you want to be involved in the Christmas special, even though it's a pre-record, we need your Christmas Krampus drawings in by the 21st of November, no later.
Christmas Krampus drawings.
And it doesn't matter how good or how bad they are. I'm not going to literally tear them to pieces, but I'm going to rip them to pieces. Yeah,
I've got to remember the other thing you told me as well.
Yeah. It's in the chat. Yeah, I nearly said it then. That would have ruined everything, wouldn't it?
No, I stopped again.
Twice now. Right, so that's it. So have an amazing weekend, everyone. We'll see you on Wednesday when I should be joined by the girls from the DOS House over in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. There's only one of them coming on because one of them's working, but they're going to be talking about that because they do events and investigations and everything there. And then on a week today, we've got Miles Ellis, and Abby's coming back on for that one. So Miles is the lad that lives just outside Rendlesham Forest. Literally, he can walk there in like 5-10 minutes. And he's had loads of different encounters going on there. So it's going to be a good one.
I'll be there at 7 next week then instead of 8.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, that'll be 8:30. But yeah, we'll sort it all out. So have a wonderful weekend, everyone. I'm gonna go and drive up to Manchester and enjoy my dad's 80th birthday party without getting too drunk because I've got to drive back the next day. It's only 153 miles. It's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Fine.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
fine. Oh, and I'm calling off to Simon's to drop some bits off on the way. So see you tomorrow, Simon. Right, that's it. Anyone got anything to add before we wrap this up?
No, just that Bigfoot dwarf is going to be our guest this Sunday at 6 p.m. Central on our Sunday show, our guest show. So we got that to look forward to.
Yeah, I got Dwarfy Sunday.
Yes, I need to get him back on as well.
Oh, he'd be fun on a Friday.
Yeah, get you guys on. Oh, yes. We need to arrange that. So wait for the text message.
And on Monday, I will be playing out the Geryl and Frights interview as well on Lifting the Veil.
Oh, cool.
Whoa.
Thank you.
That's cool. It's lifting the veil. We're piercing the veil.
Lifting the Veil. Ah, cool.
Our Sunday
I
show
like
is called Piercing the Veil.
I like it. It's all veil. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So I'm going to end it now because I do need to go to bed and find out what these orbs are doing. And if you don't see me again, then they've taken me to wherever. But hopefully I'll get some answers and I can talk about it next week. So have a wonderful weekend and see you very, very soon. So take care. And don't forget, it's better to be busy than dead.
Goodbye.